Hello friends, welcome back to this session. So today we are gonna see about RSS system. Okay, in this session we are going to see about RH system. Okay, in the last session we have seen about ABO system. Okay, so RH system is also one of the most widely used system for blood grouping. Okay, so let's understand what is this system. So in this system we have three different types of antigens, and the most commonly um, identified one is D antigen. So the chromosome which codes for the gene that is present for this D antigen is seen in chromosome number 1. Okay, so but ABO, the AB uh, antigen coding genes are present in chromosome number 9. You remember that, right? So this is seen in chromosome number 1. Okay, so let's understand it much deeper now. So this is an RBC. If there is A antigen, this is called as A blood group, right? Okay, and if this A antigen, if this A RBC has a RH, or sorry, D antigen, okay, if it has D antigen, then it is called as A positive. Okay, if the same not the same, if one more RBC is there with A antigen, but this antigen is not having this D antigen, then it will be called as A negative. Okay, okay, this is very simple. You can understand. If A blood group person is not having this D antigen, then they are called as negative. Okay, if they are having this D antigen, then they are called as positive. What is D? This is a rhesus antigen, RH. Okay, so A positive, A negative. So we can divide it like that with the help of this RH system. Okay, yeah. So let's work out much deeper now. So we have A positive, A negative. This means A blood group with RH antigen, A blood group without RH antigen. Okay, B positive, B negative, B blood group. Okay, they are having RH antigen, they are not having RH antigen. AB positive, having RH antigen, AB negative, no RH antigen. O, they are not having any antigen, but they are having RH antigen, O positive. Okay, they are not having any antigen and they are not having RH antigen as well. Okay, so hope you got this one now. So let's work out from whom this persons can receive the blood. Okay, yeah, so receive from. Okay, yeah, let's work it out now. A positive, A positive, A positive can receive from A, right? Yeah, A positive. Can they receive from A negative? Yes, definitely, because there is no RH antigen, right? So they can receive from A negative as well. A positive can receive from A positive and A negative also, because negative means there is no RH antigen, so they can receive the blood from them. Okay, yeah. Can they receive from B? No, definitely not. So you don't have to work on this. Can they receive from AB? Again there is B, so they cannot receive so you don't have to work on this. Can they receive from O? Yes, they can receive from O. So can they receive from O positive? Yes, they can receive from O positive because they already know the RH antigen, right? So they can receive. So if they can receive from positive, then definitely they can receive from negative also. Okay, so we have completed one row. A negative. Can they receive from positive? No, definitely not. Because they don't know what is RH antigen, right? So A negative can receive from A negative, but they cannot receive from A positive, right? Yeah. So let's work out on the next column. B, definitely not. Again, there is B, so they cannot receive from AB also. From O, yes, they can receive from O, but from O positive, can they receive? No. There is positive RH antigen, so they cannot receive from O positive. Can they receive from O negative? Yes, they can receive from O negative, right? So let's fill out all the remaining ones like this. They can receive from B positive, B positive can receive from B positive, B negative. They can receive from O positive and O negative. Okay, yeah. So B negative can receive from B negative, they cannot receive from positive, and also they can receive from O, but they cannot receive from O positive. Okay, the trickiest part is here now. You have to work out with caution. AB, yes, they can receive from A, they can receive from B, they can receive from them, they can also receive from O, right? Yes. So AB, AB can receive from A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative. Can they receive from O? Yes. O positive and O negative, right? Yeah. So let's work out for the negative ones. They are AB, so they can receive from A, they can receive from B, they can receive from AB, they can receive from O also. But the problem is they don't have the RH antigen, so they cannot receive from the positive peoples. Okay, they can receive, but they can receive only from the negative peoples of O. Okay, yeah, so let's see. They can receive from A negative, they can receive from B negative, they can receive from AB positive? No, definitely not, because they don't know what is RH antigen, so they can receive from AB negative, okay, AB negative and O negative. They cannot receive from any positive peoples. Okay, you should be very aware of this thing. So O positive, let's come to O positive. O positive, from whom they can receive. Can they receive from any of these peoples? No, definitely not. So they can receive from them, and also they can receive from O negative. Okay, yeah. And the most unluckiest peoples in this universe are O negative, because they cannot receive from anyone. Okay, they cannot receive blood from anyone because they don't have any antigen, they don't even have an RH antigen, so they cannot receive blood from anyone except from their own blood groups, O negative. Okay, so this person, he can give his blood to anyone, You can see O negative, O negative, O negative, O negative, O negative, O negative everywhere. He can give blood to all. That is, he becomes the universal donor. Okay? He becomes the universal donor. He can give blood to anyone in this world, but he cannot receive from anyone. He may be unlucky, but he is the most wanted person in this world. And let's see who's the universal recipient. We have learned from the AB O blood grouping that AB is a universal recipient and AB positive. Okay, AB positive is a universal recipient. That is, he can receive blood from any blood group. That is all for today. Thanks for listening. We'll see you again in a new video. Until then.